I had heard about Ballet Mag through my mom, who danced with the company, and she really kind of cultivated my love for dance and also worship for the Lord. So seeing as how Ballet Mag combines those two things was really in line with my heart. I believe that we're creatures of worship, but we're created to give glory to God, and what better way to do that than with all of our bodies? And so if we're spending all of our time training ourselves to dance, then to give that huge chunk of our lives to the Lord is just like what is meant to be.
In 1996, with only 3 dancers, Ballet Magnificat started a pre-professional training program designed to train and equip dancers for a professional career. With over 500 students coming to the program over the years, today Ballet Magnificat is home to over 40 trainees from all over the world.
Ballet Magnificat's training program is designed to train dancers that have graduated high school, not only their physical training and dance, but also their spiritual training. So it's designed to just teach you how to use dance to be a minister of the gospel, but then also to improve your technique and just develop you as an artist.
In the trainee program, you have 3 classes every day, typically starting with the technique class, going into maybe rehearsal, variations class. Sometimes you have conditioning or even contemporary class with various teachers. It can go between an hour and 45 minutes to an hour and a half.
The program can be anywhere between 1 or 4 years, just depending on how old you are and just where you're at when you join the training program.
The trainee program is divided into 3 levels: Trainee 1, Trainee 2, and Trainee 3. Trainee 3, which is the highest level of the program, is also referred to as the events company and doubles as a second company.
Training program is divided in different levels just depending upon where you're at when you audition. So it's a Trainee 1 for a year, and then a Trainee 2 for 2 years, and then was promoted into the Omega company.
There are 3 trainee levels. The third is the events company, and I am in Trainee 2.
I was 17 years old when I came to be a trainee. I was in the trainee program for 2 years, and then I became an apprentice a year and a half ago. I'm in my 2nd year at the moment.
The trainee program not only equips dancers with experience in Ballet Magnificat's unique choreographic style, but also with discipleship courses and devotional times. The program is designed so that trainees emerge having been strengthened in both their technique and their faith as Christians.
I loved how it truly is not only a training program for ballet, but it's also a spiritual training as well. And that's something that I had never really experienced. So it was a very challenging and growing experience.
I love how everyone just really loves one another, and it's just such a beautiful reflection of how the Lord loves each one of us individually, and just the uniqueness between all of us here. It's like we're all so similar because we love Jesus and we love dancing, but everyone is also so unique in their own ways and has so many unique gifts, and it just paints such a beautiful picture when just to see everyone come together and be unified.
I absolutely loved coming to Ballet Magnificat and being a trainee. I actually came right after my first summer intensive with the company, and it was really during the summer intensive that I just kind of fell in love with the heartbeat of the ministry. I remember watching a performance and just seeing how they used a ballet and a powerful story to share the gospel, and that was super moving to me. So it was actually a few weeks after that I moved to join the training program, and that kind of just snowballed into not only shaping me as a dancer, but also just my spiritual walk and how I wanted to go about the rest of my life. Like that faith was going to be something that was important to me, and sharing that and sharing Jesus with people was going to be something that was important. And the training program just kind of, I don't know, I heard people say that like they compared it to something like a spiritual greenhouse or something. It was, you know, my first time moving away from home and not being around people that, you know, I was comfortable with or that raised me, and it was just a chance to kind of just get on my own 2 feet and figure out what I thought about life and career and Jesus and ministry and all of that. And so it really was just like a really cool training ground, and it was super impactful to my life. I look back on those years and the people that led the trainee program or the other trainees, relationships that I had, so many things were super impactful. Like I said, not only to my dancing, but also my spiritual walk and just who I was developing to be as a person, as an adult, but then also as a minister, as a performer, and as an artist. And so those years are like some of my favorite years, and yeah, just super impactful.
The Lord has just reminded me through the Hiding Place Ballet that there are so many people in the world that are hurting, both in the past and then also in the present. And so having to really portray the characters and empathize with people who are hurting has just been a huge thing to open my eyes to the suffering that is going on around me.